And that's pretty much what this video is about, is to cover your grading rubric. So here we go. I posted an announcement about it, and that's literally to here. So this is me telling you how it's been changed to 2 weeks long. This, if you click on it, will bring you to the rubric. And it just occurred to me, if this pops up, you won't see it. Okay, you should see it. All right. This is how all of your discussions are going to be graded moving forward. I deem the end of the first week to be Friday night at 10 p.m. So you have to post your initial post before 10 p.m. on that Friday that it opens. Obviously, for discussion 2, it's not going to be quite exact like that. I'm going to be very forgiving for this one. But moving forward, that's how it works. If you don't post until Saturday, you will have missed this. Notice you get all the points if you do your initial post before 10 p.m. on the first Friday, or you get 0 points. This is an all or nothing. So make sure you're good on this one. Days active. Minimum days you're supposed to be active in the discussion board, actually posting things in the discussion board at least twice per week, as in 2 different days per week, a total of 4 days. You will notice if you actually do that, minimum of 2 days per week, and I count the week as Sunday through Friday, you get full points. That means if you wait until Friday night to post your initial post, you've already lost points here. So I highly recommend you post before Friday. I would post it like Wednesday and then come back Thursday or Friday, post again, come back on like Sunday and then Tuesday, and then I'm done. That's what I would do. You get some points if you are less than 2 days per week. If you are only active one day, you get no points at all for this one. So if you come in there and just slap it all out on the same day, you've already lost points. Answered the topic, fully answered the topic. This is always a thing. There's a lot of people who will answer part of it, but not actually totally answer it. And so that's what this is. Half points if you mostly answer the topic, like it's clear you truly tried, you just might have forgotten something, or you might have been a little mistaken, that kind of thing. And then the did not really answer the topic, or just gave a fluff answer thinking, oh, that's good enough. Yeah, I don't take fluff very well. Critical thinking, displayed critical thinking, did not display critical thinking. If you say something is the way it is, you have to show that you've thought this through. I really don't know how else to explain that one. If you have questions, ask. Thoughts and opinions, clearly stated thoughts and opinions and backed them up. You have to clearly state it. You cannot say, yes, I can see both sides. I see this one says this and this says that. No, you have to pick a side. If you learn nothing else this entire term, it will be to pick a side and stand by what you say. But you also have to have something to back it up. And that's also going to come back in with the sources. Clearly stated thoughts and opinions and failed to back them up, as in you didn't say why you thought this, you just simply stated it. So even if you have absolutely no basis for your opinion, but you clearly state your opinion, you still get some points. If you do not clearly state your thoughts and opinions, you get 0. This one, you actually have something in all of them, and it's pretty basic. If you have replied to at least 3 different people and you furthered the discussion, you didn't just say, wow, great job, or I love how you write, or I agree. And you didn't just simply copy and paste something that they said and go, wow. Actually make an effort. Make it like you're talking to somebody. If you do that, you get full points. This is one of the areas when people really get into it, I give extra points all the time. And then you can read as it goes along. If you don't respond to anybody, or if you only reply with what I call fluff, like I agree, good point, that kind of thing, 0 points. You can reply to 10 people, and if it's all I agree, or if you copy and paste the exact same response to everybody, you will get 0 points. Written properly. Dude, you're in college. Remember this. Use, I would say use spell check, but it's not just that. You also have to use your brain. A lot of times things will try to correct your words to the wrong words. I flip and hate Copilot when you're writing because it routinely will change it to the wrong thing. I tutor this lady who will just accept everything it says and it will completely change what she's saying. Don't do that. What I highly recommend is once you write it, read it out loud. If you read it out loud, you are more likely to catch your mistakes. Again, this is college, so I do expect you to know how to write. I don't mean proper APA format or anything like that, but you should capitalize the word I when you're talking about yourself. The first letter of every sentence needs to be capitalized. And good God, you need paragraphs. Note that if you don't have paragraphs, you're going to lose points, a lot of points. You cannot get full points if you don't have paragraphs. And it's because that giant block of text is very difficult for me to read. So you have to do it properly. Sources. Valid sources are included in the original post. Note the in the original post. A lot of people have this thing where they will post stuff and then they come back and they comment to their own discussion. Oh, I forgot to add the sources. If you do that, you're losing points. You have to do it in your initial post. If you say, but I tend to forget, then take a little bit more time. What you are turning in is supposed to be your actual full assignment. Make sure your valid sources are there. You also have to make sure these valid sources go with the information that you're talking about. It's not just you write a bunch of stuff and then slap a bunch of sources at the bottom. I need to know what fact goes with what source. I don't care if you put numbers or if you do hyperlinks to your actual article at the end of what you say. You also have to have detailed hyperlink, like literally the hyperlink of where you got your information, not just New York Times. Because if you do just New York Times, I don't know what you're referencing. You have to actually link to the source that you got it from so I can verify it. A lot of times people will reference a source and it's wrong. And if I can't verify, I don't know if you're lying. If you use chat, because chat has a tendency to put the wrong information in there and lie about sources, or if you just didn't understand, like if it was a misunderstanding of what it said. I have to be able to verify your source so I can check. Note, please, both on written properly and sources. If you use Wikipedia as a source, automatic zeros in those locations. I don't care what else you do. If you used Wikipedia as a source, nope, Wikipedia is not a valid source. If you want to go to Wikipedia to go to the bottom to find other sources and go look at those and then reference those sources, that's okay. Wikipedia is not a valid source. So this is how your discussions are going to be graded. If you have any questions about it, just contact me or come by the office. My office is 162. I'll be here on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, peace.